my hood. I'm net. Talk about no from Glizzy gang can hang in Southeast without a pass.
This where we supposed to be at? I'm confused, man. I don't see nobody out there, motherfucker. I'm not beefing with you little ass boy. Go get some motherfucking money now, man. Take that glizzy off your name, shawty. All that other shit is irrelevant.
What up, gang? Back with the real. You know what's the deal. Man, oh man. Not the glizzy gang. I don't know what it is, but rap clicks not being able to stick together. We seen it happen with G-Unit, Wu-Tang, and now with the glizzy gang.
Glizzy
One minute,
gang, man.
everyone is coming up together as homies. The next, it's all about money, jealousy, and disrespect. But how did glizzy gang go from rising up the popularity pole to being all but dismantled and beefing amongst each other? Well, today, we gonna break it down, because that's what I do, and that's why y'all rock with me for it. So, the Glizzy Gang is a collective out of the DC area. It started with the 3 OG members, Shy Glizzy, Ant Glizzy, and Rose Glizzy. From the jump, Shy was like what Busta Rhymes was to leaders of the new school. That's some hip-hop knowledge for the newcomers out there. Shy kind of showed up and took charge in front of the camera, while the others, especially Ant, was calm, reserved. An important thing to know early up is where Shy takes credit as the big meat that started Glizzy Gang.
Like I said, I'm the big meat to this shit, man, you know?
This was an early indication to the fallout that was coming before fans even had any clue. Ant was known in the streets on a different block on Southeast DC. Oftentimes could be found posted up in the hood with his homies surrounding him. His dealings in the streets are kept on a private level, but he has ties with known bangers that's really about that life. His credibility got a stamp of approval after linking with now incarcerated Philly gang kingpin, AR Ab.
Shout out to my nigga Ant Glizzy, man. Shout out to my nigga Ant Glizzy.
Shy, on the other end, was living up to his persona. He grew up on the southeast of DC on 37th Street.
Southeast where I'm from, 37th Street.
As a child, he lost his father, but he embraces the same path and respects everything about his dad. He would begin falling into the justice system at a young age after being kicked out of his DC school and starting in another with rich kids around him. His habit of robbing caught up with him after robbing someone.
I was robbing a lot of people at one time. And I don't know, I was tripping one day. I was going to school. I just robbed one of the dudes that I seen. You know, I got kicked out of DC school, so going to school with some rich kids.
And with it was a 2-year sentence. From there, his charges kept piling up. He would go from juvie to doing hard time, being arrested up to 12 times, and racking up charges from misdemeanors to gun charges.
In my whole life, I probably, man, I don't know, 10 times, 12 times, you know.
There was one good thing that came from his downfall, the uprise of his passion for rap. His lifestyle gave him the ammunition to spit real songs about experiences in the streets. He was working with rap superstars. Law 2 featured collaborations with Plies, Kevin Gates, Migos, and Yo Gotti. But something seemed off as time went on. His right-hand man, Ant Glizzy, was fading further and further away from being seen. Naturally, they was moving together, but then Ant just wasn't around anymore. Fans speculated that he probably was just building the Glizzy brand on his end now, since Shy was up and stuck in the fame. Ant wasn't a rapper, but being around Shy, and with Glizzy Gang blowing up, he started flexing his rap skills. His last appearance, before really going off the Glizzy radar, was his collaboration with Shy on the Law 2 track, Get Well Soon. After being MIA from the Glizzy camp, fans began speculating something might be up. But it was only with his return with a banger, Scared Ass, off of his Barbara's Son mixtape, which was inspired by his mother Barbara, that something really fell off. Then, he upped the disrespect, layering his verse over the song Them Dudes he had with Shy and dissing them on the same track.
Dissing on the same track. I think I listened to that song, man.
On that type of time. It was a bit tricky though.
Pretty bad, man.
He
wasn't in his bag, wasn't in his top bag right there. In his patty bag.
Truth began to surface. Turns out,
these
weren't members of the original Glizzy Gang, but members of Ant's own clique he started, Glizzy Murder Gang or GMG.
Glizzy Murder Gang, man. Come over here, man. You hide from the camera, man. We do. Glizzy murder gang. Glizzy, man. I'm telling you.
Shy seemingly responded when he was chosen for the 2015 XXL freshman list, dropping a freestyle that many assume was targeted at Ant, while Shy was over on his ends, bringing in new members like 30 Glizzy, 3 Glizzy, and Goo Glizzy, also Taliban Glizzy and K Glizzy, and linking with big-time label execs with his team at 300 Entertainment.
It's a new day. It's up today.
Thank you, John.
I don't know about it. No way.
Yeah. Oh, I know it.
And Glizzy was manifesting his buzz and gang and linking up with street savages like AR and his OBH clique.
GMG, Glizzy murder gang. OBH, we in the gate today, you hear me? I heard Doc Lewis told you block it to a shortcut. You hear me?
Later on, as Ant began doing interviews, pieces to the puzzle began fitting into place, and the world finally knew what caused the split.
Some guys from this neighborhood got into it with some guys from my neighborhood. They took something from a guy from my neighborhood, and I ain't like it. I told Shy to get it back. He ain't get it back. We fell out behind it, and we just went separate ways, but...
And confirmed that they all had a part to play in Glizzy Gang's creation, and not simply Shy.
We started Glizzy Gang. He came up with it. I was and Glizzy. We all was Glizzy at the same time. It wasn't like he was Glizzy for days. He came up with it. We all put it together at the same time.
Ant will break down that he began rapping after being featured on a Glizzy Gang song, Do It, in 2012, and everyone pushed him to take it serious. Around the time Barbara's Son dropped, Ant became the new buzz, and Shy, having just secured a deal, wasn't with it. Ant was hit with letters of being sued and to stop using Glizzy in his name.
I dropped it, and it just went to the moon. The shit hit so hard, they tried to sue me. Like, everything happened. Like, this one I knew. Like, I done got cease and desist orders, like, for Glizzy names, and it's like they sending lawyers.
That's when the issues hiding underneath the surface and Glizzy Gang sprung in the open. From there, it was an all-out beef between Ant and his former Glizzy Gang, mainly Shy Glizzy. Videos and lives online was popping up one after the next, with altercation after altercation between Ant and Glizzy Gang. From Taliban to Goo to K to Young Hefe and Shy Glizzy himself, Ant was taking them all on in a twist of brotherhood gone bad.
You got your motherfucking grandfather Glizzy trying to call me. You got 3 under everybody post that's beefing with me. Taliban be fake trying to solve press me on the internet. I don't know what the glitter gang got going on, but y'all need to leave me the fuck alone because it looks like y'all falling and I'm falling. He been robbed 50 times in this city, bro. He's a bitch. Like, what the f***? I'm not gonna call a bitch a bro. He's a sucker, bro. The world know it. That's your man. I understand you gonna take up for your man. But when the camera go off and you go get in the shower and you by yourself, you know he a bitch.
Ant would get even more ammunition when Shy would be arrested by police in 2015.
Hey, they got Shy Glizzy locked up, man. They got Shy Glizzy locked up. We Glizzy, man. We Glizzy, man. We Glizzy, man.
And robbed of his valuables and prized Glizzy chain in another instance while performing a show in Memphis.
Y'all got some water coming up here?
This sparked from him disrespecting Memphis rapper Big Moda when he asked the artist for a feature, only to be turned down.
We asked you not to do a song. You said get the your face on, man.
Right after, Shy issued a series of tweets addressing the situation.
You went to Twitter.
Things were beginning to fall out of favor for Shy as his lyrics didn't add up with his actions. Fans began questioning his credibility in the streets. Worse yet, it was Yo Gotti's artist, Black Youngster, who pulled up Solo Dolo to get it back for 10K for the DC
big
rapper.
Draco. Black Youngster. That's that nigga from Memphis. A nigga from Memphis.
That's not all. The video proved to cancel out what Shy was claiming. In the video, he can be heard bragging that the goons knew what was up and had to bring his chain back, no payment necessary. As you'd expect, Ant had a field day taunting Shy and his Glizzy affiliates.
Hey, when you was there, when Shy got his shit took, though? When Shy got his chain took? I I was the same place you was at.
I ain't never got my shit took. You
I ain't never got a nigga. Look at
Never got his
But
shit
sooner than
too.
later, things were destined to hit the fan, and they hit hard when the two finally hopped on live together. What transpired was an agreement to meet up and deal with the issue in person. But this was where Shy gained back some points on Ant. He pulled up, but Ant bailed from the crib.
Fuck in the house. That's what he did. They bluffing they damn self. Ain't nobody. They trying to be the diversion. They trying to create a diversion, but we already know what's going on. Up in the house, not trying to come out. I already know what's going on.
Ant countered with saying Shy wanted to rush out and leave because he was on his way back to meet.
for this commercial shit. He told me go outside. I went live outside. My neighborhood 30 minutes from there. He only be there 15 minutes. Now I'm coming back. Now you gone. Like, come on, you the king of DC. Why the you got a time limit?
And Ant went as far as flashing the strap on camera.
Shoot out
On
my
camera,
own
no.
rack of other
Things seemed to be getting out of hand and escalating to the point
bragging
of no
about
return.
it.
Shy only took things
Tough.
further by bringing Ant's mom, Barbara, into the beef, posting her video online.
I know everything about this. I will expose this so bad he will shoot himself in the. I know the real Shaq Glizzy. Marquise King.
Shaq Glizzy.
Let me tell you something. I just went on him so bad. He started talking about my dead homies. I went on him so bad. He posted my mother.
That set Ant off, and he was ready for war, airing out the secrets and truths that were hidden behind the famed image of the Glizzy gang. According to Ant, things weren't as good and happy in the camp as Shy made it seem. From Shy sleeping with Taliban's baby moms to who's broke, and let it
So
go.
the nigga girl,
Do a
man.
video. I don't know none of these. Walking in, baby boy Glizzy, Shy Man from 37. He's hot, rat paperwork. Plies Glizzy, hot, rat paperwork. Shy snake baby out. Shy Man baby. Baby had a twin. Shy baby out and went in twins.
What happened next? Some say was karma. The
Taliban.
evidence expected, it was give back. As it turns out, Ant got his chain took. Oh, how the table turned. And get this. Taliban and them was in the video flaunting the chain. From fans' perspectives, Ant was down bad to let them boys do him like that.
Hey, Slim, he got that little ass rope on that weak ass shit. Got it, rope. I run that back.
The chain was going on the legendary Greasy Neck tour from hood to hood. Ant's claim was that his mans, Earl, had the chain in DC, and he was the one that got caught lacking. Ant states at that time, he was in New York, living his best life.
Talking about that's your man. Yeah, my man was lacking. I'm not taking up for him. You better go take up for me. That's what you taking up for.
Tough.
So I ain't trying to hear it. I am in New York City.
New York City, Times Square under niggas.
Things
And
went
it's
numb
kept
for a while,
bag.
as each had their own set of problems to deal with. Ant would leave the Glizzy name behind and adopt his new moniker, Barbara's son, growing tired of hearing Glizzy associated with his brand and wanted it out of his life.
This is so much. Just the whole word glizzy just make me weak as a whole. Like speaking on it and all that. I mean no harm. Like I have nothing bad to say about them. Nothing. I just want that shit to just go away. I wish I could and that shit was completely gone. Like.
But it seems all habits die hard when the past has so much bad blood. In March of 2021, Barbara's son released
Barbara's
a Glizzy
son.
gang disc under the alias Ant Glizzy, titled Back and Better, keeping the flames of war blazing. His talent was still very much present, and seems he was ready to double down on the music scene, starting with crushing Glizzy gang under his feet. It's sad that they all started as boys, with Ant valuing their movement enough to lose his life for it, if needs be.
Nothing was in touch with enough, and it was just me and him, and life was good. I ain't gonna say I'm the toughest person in the world, but I was willing to die for that boy. It's what it is, though.
But that's life. Ant seems to be on the up and up, while Shy is doing his thing. The other members of Glizzy gang, though, seem stagnant, with 30 Glizzy being murked in 2017, and newer member DF Jizzle charged for taking the life of a 10-year-old girl.
This is video from Instagram that appears to show the latest
Crazy.
suspect accused of killing a 10-year-old girl.
Tripping, nigga.
The social media account was
DF
listed in court
Glizzy.
documents and
A
linked to
lot of
Gregory
Glizzy,
Taylor,
man.
the 23-year-old now charged with murder.
Nigga.
Only
you
time
take a
now will tell
10-year-old
where
girl
their
life.
paths all
Get
go.
out of here, man. You tripping. Tripping, man. I'm out, man. Peace, man. That's the beef, man. The beef for the Glizzes, man. The Glizzes. A lot of Glizzes, man. Glizzes. Glizzes on Glizzes, man. They're beef on top of beef. Tough, tough. And Glizzy, it seem like he's the realest one though. That's what I think, man. Peace, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. If you're new, man, to the channel, man, it's your boy. I'm Nelson on a budget. I'm back with another video, man. Peace, man. Yeah.